What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. Matt from Eternal Morphs here. I'm going to be talking about gift cards that we just posted, and I'm going to be showing a lot of snakes. So let me get Instagram hooked up here as well. Let me see. There we go. Should be going live on Instagram. I'll try to watch the comments from both sides here. I have, I'm using StreamYard now, so hopefully you can see it on Facebook, you can see it on YouTube. Going to try to up the amount of lives that we're doing for 2026 because 2025 was friggin' amazing. I had so much fun. Okay, let's see if anybody is in the chat. What's up, Blevins Balls? What's up, babe? My wife Maria just joined. What's up, Black Python Room? What about Facebook and Instagram? Anybody joining? Drop it in the comments. What's up, Raven Royals? Hope everyone's having a good, happy new year. For us, we're already in 2026. So for us, it is 1:13 a.m. My son just went to bed. And I'm just chilling on a live while my wife is putting him to sleep. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if you have any questions about the gift cards. So I just posted gift cards. The way it works is essentially if you pay $100, you'll get a gift card or like essentially a store credit for $300. There's a $500 one for $1,000. I think there's a $1,000 one for $2,000. And then someone just bought one of the $2,000 for $4,000. So there's only one of those left. And then I did kind of like hide a secret one at the bottom of the post, which is $4,000 for $8,500. We're going to have a lot of crazy pairings this year. So if you look through the post, you can see some of the males that we're using, like crazy Yellow Belly Fire, Sunset Clown, Black Pastel Hypo Desert Ghost Clown. So a triple male is going to be very, very busy once he gets here. ODYB Spot Nose Leopard DG Clown. Just crazy stuff. I can't wait for 2026 to finally get my snakes over here. What's up, Tired Gods? If you're watching on YouTube, if you're not following me on YouTube, give me a follow on YouTube because I'm going to start promoting a lot of educational content on the burn balls. So like, how do we do our pairing? The question I always get is what size are they? As adults, just tricks on how to pair them, all that sort of stuff. What's up, Cody? Nothing, just chilling, man. Nothing special today. 7 more hours until New Year's for Raving Royals. What's up, McGuire? McGuire joined from Canada. What's up, man? The Instagram is kind of like a narrow view, huh? It's kind of like narrow. I guess that's normal for like a phone or whatever. Yeah, I'm going to pull out the burn ball soon. So just give me a minute. I'm just saying hello for everyone and explaining the gift cards. So the gift cards, so that's how it works. It's very simple. You pay essentially you get double your money for 2026. Mutation Creation, so Billy from Mutation Creation does this. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it's a good way to kind of give back and prep for the season, give people first dibs on stuff. So I'm going to start pulling out some snakes. So I'm going to pull out the triple burn ball male or the triple het burn ball male first. But drop it in the comments what else you want to see. Other snakes I can show. I got a cool new snake the other day that I'm going to show that's pretty rare that people don't usually see. So let me grab the burn ball. Be right back. What does everyone have going on for New Year's? Are you guys going out? See friends and family? Oh, he's in shed. But I can show, we have 2 of them. So I will show the other male that's shed recently. He's hissing at me. So a burn ball gets the Burmese hiss. So they'll hiss at you, but they're never going to strike. They're super chill. So let me see this. Let me get back to my StreamYard so that I can actually see. This is my beautiful baby. So Pastel Hypo. I got to work on the lighting here, but you can still see it pretty good. So Pastel Hypo, what I believe to be triple het albino granite clown burn ball. So this guy is 1 or 2 sheds behind the one that I usually show, but you can see that the alien heads are starting to get a little bit more golden. And the contrast is getting a little better. So berm balls, they get better with every single shed. So Mark asked, what is the coolest banana I have? I don't have really any bananas. So the coolest one that I have now is just like a banana. I don't even know what he is. It was just kind of like a male that I got in a trade for berm balls. So I traded one pastel hypo het clown berm ball for 12 ball pythons. So yeah, kind of crazy trade. But the male was one that I got in it, and I'm using him for the berm balls this year, trying to get see what banana looks like in the berm balls. Would be cool. Let me check Instagram. Yeah, I wish I could ship to the States. Hambone. I literally get, like now, especially now, I've been getting like 15 to 20 messages a week if I could ship to the US, the berm balls. I have a lot of people that are asking, hey, can you ship it to Canada? And then I'll bring it over the border. And I say, no, I can't. I'm sorry, I can't do that either. That's still illegal. So yeah, I can't do that. But yeah, if you want to move to Canada or if you want to move somewhere else, happy to ship to you. A bunch of people from UK are starting to get interested. So if you're in United Kingdom, that is heating up for sure. So yeah, beautiful male. Yeah, dreaming to have a nice banana. Yeah, I agree. Banana does look pretty cool. So yeah, sorry, bro. Can't ship to the US. But yeah, they're friggin' amazing. There is a lot of people working on it in the US though. So my buddy Dylan from DS Balls, if you follow him, or if you want to DM me to get an invite to the group chat. So we have a berm ball, or essentially like a hybrid group chat going with a lot of people from US, Canada, some people in UK, some people from Thailand. So my buddy Tron, who introduced me to the berm balls initially, he's in the group chat. So he's kind of like, he's ahead of me in terms of having some adults. But look at this. Look at how chill this dude is. He can touch his head. Really doesn't care. He's just like curious, exploring. Man, I love the berm balls. Look at that. It's getting nice and big. Yeah, it's hard to get it there, man. There's a lot of people working on it. You're in the group chat, so you know about it. But yeah, I'm located in the Philippines, so I am a Canadian, but I've been living in the Philippines for about 8 years now. I met my lovely wife, Maria, here, so it's been a lot of fun hanging out in the Philippines. People are so friendly here. You know, I earn in dollars and spend in pesos, so my life is super chill here. Love it. Look at this dude just chilling. They're just the most chill snakes ever. Totally get the Burmese personality. Yeah, Happy New Year to you too, Seth. Thank you very much, bro. Let me see here. There you go. Beautiful head stamp. It's kind of like they got 2 eyes. So like if you see there's 2 little black dots over their eyes always, which is kind of cool. Happy New Year to you too, more. Thank you, bro. He's helped me get a lot of Burmese pythons. So he helps me find Burmese pythons here in the Philippines so I can find some breeder females. Happy New Year to you as well, Rose Geckos. I'm going to grab a different one so you guys can see a different one. I'll show you. So this is a pastel hypo triple het. And now I'll grab the pastel, so without hypo. Be right back. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good New Year so far. We had a lot of fun. We took some photos with the family. We have had lots of food, which has been great. So that one is pastel. Grabbing the other male. So this dude looks crazy too. Looks like he's kind of going into shed a little bit. So let me see here. So this dude is also getting nice and big. I'm just gonna click some of the comments here. Yeah, I'm coming from the future. Look at how crazy this male is. So this is pastel triple het albino clown granite, I think. Definitely clown granite, and I'm pretty sure albino as well because it's kind of like lighter. Let me see if I can back up a little bit here. There you go. That's a good shot of the pattern. Crazy side pattern. Crazy head stamp. Yeah. Definitely need a pair of burn balls if you can. I gotta make this camera lower. It's kind of hard to hold these guys now up. I gotta hold my arm like this. They're friggin' heavy now. They're probably like, I don't know, definitely topping 500 grams now. That or I need to start working out a little bit more. So yeah, this is a pastel triple het clown albino granite. Need to check out some other comments. Happy New Year to you as well, EJ. Breeder here in the Philippines. Yeah, maybe I'll make it lower next time so I can just rest my hand on the table. But yeah, they're just like the chillest snakes ever, man. Yeah, it's so legit, man. They're friggin' amazing. Literally the best. For me, like I keep saying, they're the perfect snake. Like literally the perfect snake. You get the colors and the patterns from the ball python. You get the personality from the Burmese, and it's even more chill than a regular Burmese, which is already a perfect personality. Yeah, I agree. They're crazy, man. Look at this. It's just like this. Like what's nuts to me is that this was made from a pastel clown to a hypo double het albino granite Burmese. So like the materials are like the if you were to buy a hypo double het granite albino Burmese python and a pastel clown, the investment is like not very much, right? And look at what you can friggin' make with it. Look at this thing. There, he's wrapped up nice. Look at that beautiful snake. This snake is insane. And they give lots of eggs too. I don't have an adult, so this was my first year making them. So we made 54 this year, which is a lot. Usually people have troubles making them, but I think the Philippines weather helped me out a lot. But look at the side pattern on this thing. It's friggin' insane. Looks like leopard hurricane something. I don't know. Beautiful head stamp. We gotta get some lights here. It's kind of dark. There we go. Yeah, it's like an insane head stamp. Let me check the Instagram comments here for a minute. It's kind of annoying that StreamYard doesn't show it in, the API with Instagram can't show the comments there, which would be nice. Oh, McGuire wants to see his babies. So McGuire got two, you got a male, female pair from us. So yeah, I'll pull those out, bro, for you. 1 second. Just checking other comments. I'm exhausted, said it's a cutie. Definitely is a cutie. Yeah, just anyone that wants to join the group chat, just send me a DM. Happy to give you an invite. Very helpful group. Like not just burn balls, but like, people are talking about different hybrids, talking ball pythons, talking carpet pythons, whatever. People are just really friendly and helpful and more knowledgeable. Like this is my first year doing this. I know I have cool shit, but I mean, this is my first year doing this, and look at these snakes. So yeah, a lot of people have more knowledge than me, but that said, I have joined a lot of Patreons. I've learned like crazy, always asking my mentors for help. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of knowledge too, but in terms of practical experience, definitely not as much as others. Look at this friggin' snake. Look at the eye stripes too. Look at that head stamp. It looks like it has the two black dots there look like eyes, but they're not. It's like 4 eyes. So in Philippines, people always call people sir. That's like a respect thing. But you don't have to call me that. You know that, bro. We just call each other bro. You don't need to call me sir. Very formal here. All right, let me get McGuire's male and female because they are friggin' crazy too. Okay. Let me get your babies 1 minute. So I will get both at the same time. They're always waiting at the front of the tub. Griselda just shed man too. So Griselda is his female. She just shed, so she's looking pretty damn good, bro. Okay, so this is the male and female pair that McGuire got. So this one here is the male, which I believe we kind of had like a hidden gene in this clutch. So I believe this one, let me see if I can get it to focus, is a normal, what I believe to be triple het clown granite green. So green is like reducing the pattern a little bit. You can see on the alien heads, it's reducing the pattern as well. And then it's got like the typical granite head stamp. Little focus. They're kind of moving around a lot. Let me put Griselda on my neck here. So you can just chill here. If she'll get on, there you go, girl. Just grab on. There we go. Now I can have two hands here. So this dude, yeah, look at that head stamp. Wild. It's like orange too. I got to get better lighting here on the camera, but it's like a shadow. But let me see if I can get it. Yeah, look at that. It's like a deep, rich orangish brown. Beautiful. Yeah. So I believe this one to be triple het. So normal triple het clown green granite. And Griselda's escaping on the back of the chair here. Come here, girl. So this is his female, which I believe is the pastel version of that. So with her, you can really see how reduced the pattern is. So I believe this is what the green influence is with the granite and the clown. So beautiful, beautiful girl. Just shed. Let's see if I can get her head there. There you go. That's a good shot of her head. Don't focus. Yeah, so I think these would be pretty crazy pair. Like they might even be able to make triple visuals, which would be friggin' insane with pastel. So they might be able to make a triple clown granite green, which would be friggin' insane. So yeah, there you go, McGuire. That is your male and female. I am not planning to breed hognose. So my buddy Brian from Tier 1 Exotics in Philippines, he has the best ones for that here. And I don't really like the small snakes. I like the bigger stuff. So I'm importing some Superdorf retics and some other stuff. So for me, I'm not a big fan of the smaller ones. I like the ones that are a little bit bigger, can interact. But yeah, just look at how chill these things are. It's like the most chill snake ever in your life will be a burn ball. Like look at them just exploring. They're not shy, not scared at all. I freaking love these snakes. Like this year, I'm hoping to make like 100 to 200 of them. Seriously, no lie. Like we have 20 breeder females, and yeah, trying to make as many as we can to keep it rolling. So I'm just gonna put these back and grab something else. So let me see what else I can grab. I'll grab something cool that maybe you guys haven't really seen before. Come on, Griselda, you go back in, girl. Let me grab my hook because I don't know if this girl's so chill, but I don't know. I just got her today, so we'll see if she is chill. Let me see here. Hi, girl. You're okay. So let me see. Relax, you're okay. So I don't know if you guys have seen these. They're not very common, but it is a little bit easier for me to get it. She's a little bit nervous. Relax, girl, you're okay. So this is a white lip python. So this is the black, don't bite me in the face. She's not gonna bite, I don't think, but she is a little squirmy and nervous right now. I don't know if you can see the iridescence in the lights here, but this is a beautiful southern white lip python. Look at that face. Yeah, that's why they call it a white lip. Yeah, just a beautiful, beautiful snake. Relax, girl. You're okay. I'm hoping she can get wrapped up on me. So, relax, girl. Let's see if we can get her there. There we go. No, she's going to keep moving on me. So that is the game plan. So this year I'm going to be trying Super Dwarf retics to ball pythons. There you go. Hey, she's relaxing now. Look at that beautiful girl. So this is another hybrid that I'm going to try later, is a ball python to a southern white lip python. There you go. Look at that face. Beautiful, beautiful black. So yeah, Super Dwarf retics. I'm planning on that this year, and then potentially with the white lips. The white lips might need another year. But yeah, it's kind of like similar to a shit. I'm blanking on the name. Boleyn's python, where it's got the iridescence. You can't really see it in the camera. You can see it a little bit. The little rainbows there. So yeah, what do you guys think of this? This girl, you guys like have you guys seen a southern white lip before? To me, these are so beautiful. They have a bad reputation, but it's actually the northern white lips that are kind of bitey and squirmy and skittish. The southern, like I just look at the iridescence in that. So friggin' nice. They are moving more, but they are just a chill snake too. Like this girl, I don't think was handled a lot by the previous owner, but she is not striking at all. She's just chilling. Very relaxed, like to move. She's trying to get up. I have like a bar there. She's trying to get up on the bar. So that is something else I'm going to be doing. So I'm importing a really nice male. What is it? It is, let me just put this girl back, and then I will get that one. So you can go back now, girl. There you go. So yeah, I'm going to be doing bat eaters as well. I love the hybrids. I know there's like maybe like a little bit of controversy around them. To be honest, I would say the comments in conversations that I have around them is like about 90 to 95% positive. And to be frank, the people that have the negative comments is just maybe a little like misinformed on the topic, thinking that they're like, you know, they have deformities or like health issues, or it's muddying the waters, or like it's not happened in the wild. Is a one that I get a lot, where a ball python and a Burmese could never mate in the wild. Well, I mean, look at the friggin' ball python combos that we have. We have like 10 gene recessive combos, you know, like we have triple visual combos. Like that would never happen in the wild either. And there's a lot of really good examples on the hybrids, such as like a mule, so a donkey and a horse. Is a very good example for, you know, having like that workhorse, a more durable horse that is good for the farms and stuff like that. There's a bunch of examples with fish. So like a whole bunch of tilapia, I think I'm saying that right, tilapia fish that have crosses to, you know, make it so that the fish are better, produce better, you know, grow faster. Like the whole point behind the hybrids is it should have a purpose, right? So for me, on the Burm ball side of thing, that's the perfect one to start, because a lot of people really want a Burmese, and the personality of a Burmese is arguably the best in snakes by far, by a clear mile. That or retics, but retics have a really strong food response, right? But in terms of personality, Burmese is like the most chill. It's like the golden retriever of snakes. Very, very friendly, very chill, loves everybody, is just an amazing snake. But the problem is that they get 16 feet. So male would be like, 12 to 14 feet, and a female would be 14 to 16 feet full grown, if not more. So that is not A, safe for some people, and B, manageable size-wise. Like if you're a female, or if you're younger, or like you don't have the strength. Yeah, it's a big friggin' snake, right? And you have to have 2 people while you're handling it. Whereas the berm balls, the males only get 5 to 6 feet, and the females only get 7 to 9 feet. So it's very similar sizing to a boa. And you get they get 100% of the personality from the Burmese. So for me, it's literally the perfect snake. You get the color and the patterns from the ball python. You get the aging well from the Burmese python, so it doesn't fade like a ball python. It ages beautifully into adulthood. And you get the temperament, right, that everybody wants from the Burmese. So they are perfect. Yeah, and like that's another argument too, is like, yeah, oh, people call it a mutt or something like that. Well, like, come on, man. Like, how many, like, a lot of purebred dogs have a lot of health issues. Look at pugs, look at French bulldogs, look at, like pretty much every purebred dog has a lot of issues, right? But if you cross it with something, then a lot of those issues tend to go away, especially if you cross it with the right, with the right other canine. Yeah, so it's like people that have allergies, like they'll make a poodle mix. Obviously, they're not like 100% hypoallergenic, but it allows someone that would otherwise not be able to own a dog to be able to own a dog. And yes, maybe a poodle, like to me, a poodle is kind of crazy. They're too hyper, they're too crazy. But my wife and I, we recently bought a beautiful boy, Maverick, a Cavapoo. So a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel and a poodle mix. And he is just a beautiful dog. So that is like a dog that someone could own that maybe has allergies. A berm ball is something that somebody could own that doesn't want a snake that gets friggin' 16 feet, right? Yeah, anyways, let me check the comments here. For me, that's why I'm making them. I'm trying other mixes, like I said. So the retic to ball python, that's never been done before by anyone. So that's something that I'm trying with the super dwarfs. I just showed you the white lip python, so I'm going to try that. That would be very interesting. It's like a black iridescent snake. Be pretty damn cool if that carried over with the ball python patterns and all that sort of stuff. So that is what I have going on. Yeah, the black pattern is so nice on the white lip. So that's his black python room. So obviously, like the black, if your black is in your name. What else? Let me see some other comments here. Yeah, blood balls is another one. That's like a very good one. The berm balls, there's 0 health issues, like at least that I've observed. And from my research, they've been around for a decade. So like that's another excuse that people give always, is like, you're playing God. It's like you have a God complex. No, I don't. I don't have a friggin' God complex. Like if anyone watches any of my content, I'm the most friendly, most chill person you'd ever meet. So I certainly don't have a God complex. I'm certainly not someone who's arrogant, like in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a friendly Canadian, chill life here in Philippines. So certainly don't have a God complex, and they've been around for over a decade. So it's like it's already known what you're gonna get, right? No health issues. They're fertile. So that's another thing a lot of people have misinformation about. They think that they're not fertile. So why are you doing the het clown? Well, because you can breed it back. I can breed my berm ball back to a ball python. I can breed berm ball to berm ball, and I can breed berm ball to a Burmese. So this is another misconception. So that was fake. It wasn't a retic to. It was not a retic to a ball python. It was a ball python to like a 50% retic, something like that. So it wasn't. He posted it as a joke. So that's something that people often say as well, that Nerd made the Baltics, but they didn't. It was just like a joke. And still, to this day, like 10 years later, people think it's real because when you Google it, it shows up, right? But yeah, that's fake news. Didn't happen. Let me just catch up on some comments. Yeah. So this was really sad. A buddy of mine in Philippines, he passed away recently. He had cancer. What's really sad is that the cancer treatment. So he was starting with I can't remember whether it's chemo or the radiation. I forget which one's first. The one is like I think chemo is the one that's like really bad and you lose your hair and stuff. But he started with the radiation and the response was actually extremely positive. But he had a complication in his lungs, so he passed away. And yeah, I was able to luckily sell a burn ball to some people here in the Philippines. So I donated that to his mother, and was able to pay for some of the funeral expenses. Obviously they had medical bills. So yeah, a lot of people chipped in. It wasn't just me. It wasn't like just me chipping in at all. There was a lot of people that came together and raised money for his mother and his family to help pay for the bills. Yeah, it sucks. He was such a friendly guy, like the nicest guy you'll ever meet, jokes around all the time, like loved him so much. He helped me with shipping and finding stuff. And yeah, bro, like he had so many people that loved him. And yeah, super, super sad. Like our age, like 40, 30, late, like mid 30s, 40, pass away. Did a lot for the community. So he was really into the venomous and the king cobras and stuff. Like he would help relocate king cobras. Yeah, just terrible, man. I was literally talking to him and then I saw people posting about it and it really sucked. It was very sad. Very, very sad. Yeah, what else? Happy New Year to Gibo. Thank you, bro. He also helps me with shipping here in Philippines. Let me check Instagram. Yeah, the Burn Ball project. So Black Python Room on Instagram said, I really love that project. I think it's going to go well. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. There's a lot of people excited about it in the US since I made them this year. And like I said, I get 15, like literally 15 to 20 messages every week. How much are they? I want one. Can you ship to US? I always have to, I feel like I need to automate my message. Like the first message response is like, are you looking for a burn ball? I can't ship to the US because like I get so many messages. But yeah, people are working on it in the US. Like I said, we have the group chat, so DM me if you want to join that. That'll be probably the first place that you'll see them available because literally there's a waiting list of like 20 to 30 people that want them there. Not Bad said, Happy New Year. Thank you, bro, from New York. I really love New York. I was there once just for like a weekend. Beautiful city. Very expensive, very expensive city. What else does anyone want to see? Do you guys want to see some ball pythons? You want to see another burn ball? You want to see something that you saw on my Instagram? Just let me know in the chat. If not, I'm going to jump off here, hang out with my wife. She's probably done putting our son Zeus to bed. So just let me know in the comments if you want to see anything else. And if not, I'm going to jump off. Excuse me. But I'm going to be doing more of these lives. I have kind of like my setup here. I have like a light and a desk and my camera. And I have this microphone here. Hopefully the audio is okay. I think I hooked it up right and selected the right one. Yeah, let me know if you want to see anything else before I jump off. If not, Happy New Year to everyone. Hope everyone is safe and has a very fun time with friends and family, going partying, whatever you're doing. Yeah, I'll give it another minute here. If you can, give me a follow on YouTube. I'm going to be starting to do a lot more content in 2026, so education on the burn balls, how we run things here. Obviously, it's a little bit different for me in Philippines because we just run ambient temps and humidity. So just trying to give as much knowledge as I can. So Adrian has given me, he's watching from YouTube, so thank you very much. Give me a follow, guys, if you can. I don't have any hypo DGs, but I am importing a lot. I am importing a lot. So yeah, I do not have any here because it's my first season and I sold some. So I sold, not a hypo DG, but I sold some DG clowns this year to some friends. But yeah, I have a lot of stuff coming. So I have 62 snakes, so 62 coming from Canada, and then 24 coming from US. And then about 10 coming from South Africa. So DJ from Reptiles for Centuries coming from South Africa. And then I have a few coming from Paul at Urban Constrictors. So yeah, getting stuff from everywhere to load up for 2026. Yeah, it's a joke. So the Baltic was a joke by Kevin at Nerds. So it's not fake news. Hasn't been made, but I'm going to try this year. We'll see with the super dwarfs in the Philippines weather. We'll see if that helps. So Mac Deloke asked for breeding tips on berm balls. So yeah, obviously we've only had 1 year at it, but we did have good success. So in terms of tips, so I can only guess and speculate, right? Because there's literally no information out there. So I'm just going based on my experience and what I can guess at what was successful. So for me, we used mature females. So either proven breeder females or females that were old and big. So like 12 feet and larger. So like very mature females on the Burmese side. Either proven breeder or something that was like 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, something like that. And again, very large. So I think that is helpful. And then the male that we used also, he was like 7 years old, 7 years old, and about 1,800 grams, or almost 2,000 grams. Now, I don't think it's necessary to have a male that big, but I think the age and the maturity on both sides is very helpful. So a lot of the issues that people have is getting slugs. So it's not really hard to breed them. You just kind of put them together. It's same like ball pythons or breeding Burmese pythons. You know, the males are pretty active. It is not crazy hard to get locks, but a lot of people get slugs or bad eggs, or the eggs don't go the distance. So I think having maturity on both sides is really helpful. I think upping your humidity a lot. So in Philippines right now, you can see here, this is our ambient humidity. It's backwards, but it's 81%. So that is our ambient humidity, and our ambient temp right now is 85, and then during the day, it'll go up to about 90. So I think upping your humidity would help a lot, especially during the breeding season. So like even with our humidity here, we spray our girls with like water during the breeding season. So we give them lots of mistings, because I think in the wild when it's breeding season, it's like rainy season in Indonesia or wherever it is. So like they have like really high humidity, like it's already high humidity, and then you add a lot of rain and then the forest. So it's probably like 100% humidity during the breeding season. So I think that would help a lot. In terms of getting locks, we use big storage tubs, probably like 220 liters or something like that. I don't know what the exact size is, but it's kind of, you just check my old videos. So that will force them to cuddle or like, to be close to each other. So if you stick the ball python in a cage where like the female has like a huge cage, the ball python is just going to be running away the whole time. He's going to be trying to escape because he wants to hide. So he's not really going to be focused on getting the job done. So if you put them in one of those storage tubs, obviously with holes and ventilation and such, we put cocoa in there as well. I think that is very helpful for getting locks. Obviously, if you have like a 12 to 15 foot Burmese, that's going to be a little challenging, but maybe in the US and stuff, you guys can find easier, like different sizes for the tubs. So that is very helpful as well. If you have an ultrasound or know how to palpate, that is extremely important, because the female Burmese essentially have zero interest in breeding until they're like 30 millimeters. So basically they have like a smaller window of like when they're ready to lock and get the job done. So if you don't have an ultrasound or if you don't know how to palpate, my suggestion is just to have, pair every 2 weeks, something like that, so that you don't miss the window. Because if you do miss the window, like, so for example, we had one girl here that was at 35 millimeters. we kept putting males in. And after about 2 weeks, we didn't get any locks. And then she went back down to 10 millimeters. So essentially she reabsorbed. So that's another thing that you can do. Use multiple males, try different males, use all the regular ball python tricks. So putting like sheds of males and females in there with them to spur things. A trick that we learned recently is to take a female shed that is, a female that's building follicles on the ball python side, taking her shed and mixing it in water, and then spraying the female Burmese with, like, misting the female with that like mixed water so that the scent is on the female. It might get the ball python to lock more. What else? I'm an open book, so if you want more tips, just DM me. I might be forgetting something, but those are kind of like the main ones in terms of breeding them. So hopefully that was helpful to anyone that's watching. And again, we have the Burn Ball group chat, or the hybrid group chat, so send me a DM. We can give you more info there. Let me see the comments here. Yeah, follow me on YouTube, please, because I'm going to be posting lots of content. So I'm going to try to start monetizing that way down the road. Posting a lot of content that's helpful to people, like, going through the genetics of the Burn Balls, showing like how we figured out which is which, because the het influence is very strong in them. What's this one say? What is the biggest problem you encountered so far at breeding snakes? Not really any problems, to be honest. Sometimes getting new males to lock is kind of tricky. So you can use different tricks, like I said, putting different sheds in there. You can actually pop the male, so get the sperm plugs from another male and put it on the female. Gross, but it works. Yeah, that's pretty much it, is just getting them to lock, get them started. Yeah, ball pythons and stuff is pretty easy. It's not like you have to brumate them or anything like that. Trying to think of any other challenges that we had. We had one male die randomly on us, so we had to kind of like scramble to get another male. So we had a ODYB Enchi leopard double het clown pied male that we were using, and he died from like a heart failure. Basically like his heart kind of exploded on him, so that was just like random, totally fine, eating well. Just, it's dealing with live animals, so stuff can go wrong. So like my feedback is to always have like a backup male. I didn't. Luckily, one of my friends here in Philippines had a breeder male that was available, so that can definitely be a problem too in terms of your planning. I have tons of calico stuff, but I actually have sugar. So I have a lot of sugar females. So let me grab one of them. They're friggin' beautiful. I like sugar because it's more high white. So let me see if this girl shed. I think she did. Let me see here. So this is my beautiful girl. So pastel sugar hypo. So you can see sugar is generally more high white. The camera isn't really, I think it's more the lighting isn't really picking up how friggin' orange she is. But she is beautiful. So I'm going to be breeding her. I'm importing a OD Scrambler hypopide male that will be going to her. So sugar and Scrambler goes really well together with the OD and obviously the hypo. So that is one girl. Then let me grab this girl. Look at this friggin' girl, super OD sugar. Beautiful. I love how high white the sugar is. Like, look at this friggin' snake. Look at the tail, the blushing, the melting that's going on. The beautiful whites. So yeah, I am a big fan of sugar. So that is another one. And then let me see if this girl, oh, she's deep in shed. Let me see another one if it's in shed. So this one is actually turned out pretty good. So this one was very low expression when I first got her. But now you can see all the white freckles coming in and the high whites. So this one is a chocolate sugar. Look at that. This is freaking beautiful. So yeah, that is definitely one. I feel a gene that is very underrated is sugar and calico. I definitely love it, so I have a lot of it. Yeah, bro, I am a big fan of sugar, for sure. And then this girl is not genetically super powerful. Now she has some stuck shed here. Yeah, she has a lot of stuck shed, so we're gonna have to give her a little bath tomorrow. But look at this friggin' girl too. This one is calico, so not as high white as the sugar, but you can see like the blushing here and in through the dorsal. So this one is a pastel OD butter sugar. Oh, she's got some rubbing. Yeah, she's got some stuck shed there. And then GHI as well. So yeah, very beautiful girl. She definitely needs a bath tomorrow. She had a really bad shed. Poor girl. Give her a bath tomorrow. So yeah, I got lots of sugar, man. I love it. Definitely one of my favorite genes. Alrighty, I think I'm gonna wrap this up here soon. Yeah, sugar and calico is the same thing genetically, is my understanding. So they shed test, I think, the same. Or I don't know if they have a shed test for it now, but I think like that's the word on the street, is that genetically they are the same. But it definitely has a very high expression white. So maybe sugar is just like a better line of the calico. I don't know. In terms of breeding other reptiles, not so much. Mainly the snakes right now. My wife has a bearded dragon, so maybe we will breed that. I had tortoises in the past, so I bred those, but not really anything else. But yeah, it's already 2 a.m. here, so I'm going to jump off. Thank you very much to everyone that joined. Really appreciate you giving me your time. I hope everyone has enjoyed some of the content, some of the posts that we've done. We're going to do a hell of a lot more in 2026. So give me a follow on YouTube. Let me know if anyone wants the gift cards. That is a promo until January 4th, I think I said. Basically Sunday night is a promo. So basically it's like if you pay $100, you're going to get 300. If you pay 500, you're going to get 1,000. So basically you get double your money. And I listed all the pairings that we have for this year, which is crazy. So you'll definitely be able to use the money fast, I think so, this year. And if you're not in the US, I can ship the burn balls. But like I said, I'm working on hybrids that I can ship into the US. So the ball python and the southern white lip python, I will be able to ship those to the US. So we'll see if that happens. And yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. I hope everyone had an amazing year. For me, it was honestly the best year ever. Well, not the best year ever. I've had a lot of good years, like, when we had our son and all that sort of stuff, and marrying Maria and meeting her and all that sort of stuff. But this year was just, feels like everything's coming together. Yeah, it's so fun. Like for me, before, I was really struggling with my career, like figuring out what I want to do. Like I do build websites, so I do web dev. but it's not something that I'm passionate about. It, like, you know, it pays good money and it's good and stuff like that, but I just don't love it. But the snakes, man, oh my God, this year was the funnest year ever with having the snakes. My wife is loving the snakes too. She has her own breeding projects, and Zeus is into the snakes. So he's, you know, he's asking me about clowns and wants to hold them. And we had our first reptile expo recently, and that was just so fun. And yeah, like, I mean, I have all these beautiful snakes behind me. We built, like, expanded our facility. It's just been a heck of a year. And I can't, like, in thinking, looking forward to 2026 is going to be even crazier. So I hope everyone else is feeling that positive. I hope everyone else is feeling good. Don't focus on the negative. A lot of people can tend to, even myself in the past, you can focus on the negativity. You know, so for example, like if I'm posting and people are giving me negative comments about the hybrids, of course it still bothers me, but the reality is I have 10 positive comments to one, you know, even 50 positive comments to one negative comment, right? Don't let the negativity get you down. It's something that I always tell my wife too, just focus on what you love, focus on your family, focus on like your immediate circle. Like don't ignore all the noise, focus on the positivity, and you will be a heck of a lot happier. Once I started doing that in my life, focusing on, you know, what makes me happy, like basketball or watching anime, you know, hanging out with my family, the snakes, everything. Like, life just gets so much better. Ignore the politics, ignore the noise, focus on yourself, focus on your own tribe, focus on your own family and your own happiness. Like, hyper focus on your happiness, and I promise you it will get better. So thank you for 2025, all the support. I really appreciate it, everyone. And I hope everyone has a beautiful night and an amazing 2026. Thanks so much, everyone. And send me a DM. So like, someone just asked me a comment. I'm jumping off, but yeah, send me a comment. I'm happy to talk anytime. I'm an open book. Yeah. Have an amazing night, everyone. Chat soon.